the party flex. You know how we ball. All I know is ball. Every dollar in my pocket, I'ma spend it all. When they gon' say, shout it right. I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. Please pop that water bath jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, my other partner, I'm tryna get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Like I'm about to park, I'm going through a lot. Can't wait till my doors is crazy how life they live like a drive. Wait till you figure out you need gas. Nice car speed when you tryna get by. Then them stop at yellow light saying, get up in your lane without saying hi. You're real if you pop it, they think hold your back. But keep you at the front if you use it right. Gon' switch, shit when they get dark. Can everybody dip, you get it out back. And they reappear, voila. The money don't come, gon' switch. And when they get dark, then everybody dip, you get it out back. And they are reappear. Passengers always talk about your ride. Then they turn around and ask for a ride in. Everybody cross over solid lines just to come back to the other side. Looking at what cause traffic, they cause traffic, but it ain't no traffic at the right time. Man, the money don't come, don't switch. Shit when they get dark, and everybody dip, you get it out back, and they reappear, voila. The money don't come, don't switch. And when they get dark, then everybody dip, you get it out back, and they are reappear.
Hold on, hey, Casey, pause. I'm gonna add one part.
Say, the money don't come, don't switch. Shit when they get dark, and everybody dip, you get it out back, and they reappear, voila.
Delete all.
Yeah, I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety. Conversation, yeah, complicated, yeah, consequences, yeah, people talking, ain't got no patience, yeah, just get that money, yeah, and get that yeah, and it don't matter how I do it, they gon' love or hate it, yeah, I've been going through it, yeah, got my mind racing, and they gon' have to face it, I'm destined for greatness, yeah, I'm in first place, they keep trying to take it, yeah, 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 been getting it, yeah, 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 wish I could make it go away. I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety. Cause I got anxiety. Yeah, they try to break me, I could never let it phase me. I gotta learn to embrace it, won't let it change it. Even when life get crazy, I'ma always be the same. But I was starving, had to get it from the bottom. Now I got all these problems, money can't solve them. But I bet the money off them, gotta proceed with caution. I'ma go get it regardless, too busy counting my pockets. I'm not a topic, I'm the reason why they talking. Only pop out when I'm shopping, yeah. Monkey for me, I'm money, yeah. Wish I could make it go away. I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through depression, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety.
Today we gonna show y'all how to cook, baby. How to work your wrist. Get your motion together. The right way, not the light way. I'ma definitely need your attention for this one. Cause this a P-Rice exclusive.
Wrist.
Listen up. If you ain't
That my
moving
wrist.
away from the soul, if you ain't got no
Wrist.
direction, you in the wrong
That
thing.
my
Now
wrist.
listen to me. Now took the like that right there. Work your
That
wrist
my
like
wrist.
that. Yeah, just like
Let me
that.
talk to him.
Wrist. That my wrist.
I'm a cold, round town, got a with him. Getting real guala for show, living. Cooking up, let the stove sizzle. I'm a road runner. Tap in with a cool 100. Brand new Benz with the shoes on it. Money on dance, put the moves on it. Hit the move. Real live with it. Real live. Don't die, don't die. Walk a mile with it. With it.
Wrist.
Big league ball hitter. Big league ball. Stack too tall, sell it. Never know for. What you do with it?
Wrist. That my wrist.
I need all you.
That my wrist.
It's getting hot in this. We cooking right now.
That my
Just
wrist.
watch me, yeah.
Wrist.
You see that right
That
there?
my wrist.
That's my wrist. I need you to focus.
That my wrist.
I need you to focus, baby.
That my wrist.
You see how? Like that. You know what I mean?
That my
Right
wrist.
there. Yeah. That's the money maker right there.
That
I
my
run it
wrist.
insane. Gotta keep the for your membrane. Put on them go-go boots. And go hard till you can't no more. Real hard in the paint. Hard lay the left hand down. P. Rice is the real nice show. Then I ain't got no.
What?
I got yo, then they all got.
What?
I pull out the coupe, the Trans Am, the drop of the clean photo. The game ain't free, but for you, I make it feel a little low. We'll see how it go.
Stacking up my money, no time for it. Money kulakbo, I don't care for your hate. Me no fighting. Throwing down drums from bungalow. I did my penthouse, you can't even reach me. Me no frightened. It is not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Ole mumi bow down. To bambi no farabale. Oboya ko. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay. We go te okay. I just want to hear me. Look. miss your daddy. You define, I get it times two. You dey eye me, let me remind you. No, they try me, but to bury me, go my berry. Yeah. You got my attention, now what you gon' do? You the tension, but your legs are kung fu. Oga, cool it down, down. Cause me no fighting. It's not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Only mummy bow down. To bambino farabale. Oh boy, I go. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on the daily. Okay. We go there, okay. I just want to hear me. Look.
Keeping to myself and staying out the way. Always on my lonely cause I can't change. Seeing how they talking and I'm outraged. Taking care of me, don't need it.
I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island.
Yeah,
Tell me, can we
shout it. Then I get lost in the abyss. I'm a quiet, but I like to talk my. You could bet I'm in my head, but you could bet I'm. Look, these be my sons. Without me, they be done. Where the would you get all your mobile pictures from? That's why I've been living on this island with my. Ignoring all these, cause my energy is priceless.
I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island. Tell me, can we?
Keep it to myself and staying out the way. Always on my lonely cause I can't change. Seeing how they talking and I'm outraged. Taking care of me, don't need it. Look, my energy is priceless. Told my true like ISIS. I'm way too decisive. Don't catch that ego-itis. When I'm up in London, everybody say your highness. Not because I'm royal, but because I do my thing. Born for this like Matt Dane. Red whip look like Chastain. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely.
I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island.
People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely.
All right, here we are together in the rec, and I'm gonna put my rec sweats on just so I can see a little crystal clear and get this W.
LD looking spiffy right now.
Watch me work. You wearing slip-ons?
Yeah. Hey, you know, we call those the jailhouse works right there.
All right, let's go.
You should be off, so.
Good start.
You need it?
Oh, Ratchet. Let's go. Big
yeah.
buckets.
Coming up next, the Pelicans taking on the Nets. For the Pelicans, the chance to start the year right with the... And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. D-Agent.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4. and Valanciunas at the 5. McCollum is out there with Ingram, and it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at the Nets, sharp out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Thomas, then it's Durant, and it's Fox in at the point guard. Nets passing it around, and you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
And it's Ingram missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And it's in there.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Cullen passes to Williamson.
There have been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all for the press this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Sharp. Thomas kicks to KD. 6 to shoot. Fox, no good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Here's Valanciunas. And no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Durant. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
This guy locked in offensively. A little bump is not going to stop Kevin Durant.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Shoots over Tate. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Thomas, no luck. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Count it. And so here is New Orleans, trailing by 2. Pass to Murphy. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Williamson missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Fox, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Murphy against KD. If he passes to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the triple.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum's one of the best in the league.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Graham, the pass to Hayes. And here is Kaminsky. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Durant.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Mathurin. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Hayes. Kicks it to Graham. And the Pelicans miss again. Brooklyn leading by 3. Left side, KD. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Pelicans shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Nance outside. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 55 seconds left to play here in the first. The Nets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Pelicans trail by 5. Graham dishes to Nance. Back to Graham. Curry against Ingram. Takes the 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
And that one drops.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And the stroke of Ingram just looks so pure coming off his hand.
Down low, and KD throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
1 second left, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Thanks. Please give a big round of applause for your next.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we play. Played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Pelicans trail by 4.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Ante Graham is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Hernan Gomez. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Murphy in at the 3 slot. And it's Graham missing. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
The pass to Murphy. Here's Graham. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 to shoot. Pass to Williamson. From deep three-point range. And that one is off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. We'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Outside, Fox. Back to Thomas. Passes it to Sharp. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fox, no good. Pelicans trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Another shot. He lays it in. Williamson's got 6.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
And he gets the bucket. Fox has got the lead back up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Fires the 3. McCollum, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Tate. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Graham with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Williamson. Got a piece of it.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Fox passes to Tate. Here's Curry with the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. And here is Graham. Good work defensively by Fox. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden going out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Nets leading by 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands. Good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Left side, Durant. And the pass to Chioza. To the wing on the left. And Thomas has it in the corner. Ambo trying to break free. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trail by 6. From the line, again, the Pelicans score.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
Durant with it. Now, Valanciunas defending. Chioza passes to Mathurin. Here's Biyombo. Back to Thomas. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
15 seconds.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Boy, you think about it to me, that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Ingram outside. Pass to Nance. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Back to Nance. Passes it to Ingram. 3-pointer. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kaminsky. He kicks it to Ingram. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets leading by 6. Biombo, the pass to Durant. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than that. Give Kevin Durant that interior look, and he will score it.
Ingram outside. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. The pass to Valanciunas. A fader. Rebounded by the Nets. McCollum outside. He dishes it to Ingram. Goes back up. And that one, good. Ingram's got 9 points.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Chioza. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nets lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 10 points and 4 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking.
And it's just about...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Jason Tate out there with Sharp. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Thomas. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
This is what you're looking for on offense. Take advantage of the big man you have. Get him an easy look at the rim.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Pass to Thomas. He can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Back to McCollum. Williamson against Tate. Shakes him. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Williamson.
And what touch from the big man. I like watching Williamson get interior positioning and attack with purpose.
Durant against Murphy. A second chance effort. Out of hand on it. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Nets. Williams comes in for Thomas. And a change for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in. McCollum kicks to Murphy. Back to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram passes to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Murphy. From downtown, that falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Pass to Sharp. Outside, Fox. There's the pass to Curry. To the wing right side. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Fox against McCollum. Murphy on top. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Zion Williamson.
Billy Hernan Gomez.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. McCollum against Fox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
It's a crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Biombo is checked in for Sharp. And so he makes both from the line.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And Tate throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Hernan Gomez. McCollum against Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Ron Gomez trying to break free. Misses off the left iron. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Williams. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Ingram against Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
14th foul. Substitutions on the court.
On defense, the Nets.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, it counts. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Curry passes to Tate, and Tate throws it down.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Ingram passes to Hayes. Ingram outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 14 points for the game.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Biombo finds Curry. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. 6-point game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here. Both free throws good for Ingram.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Chiozza scanning the floor. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's McCollum. And it's Chiozza with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And McCollum with the slam.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Let's go, everyone.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Nets leading by 4 on the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Ingram is out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the 3. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ingram outside. Passes to Murphy. Fires for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Tate kicks to Thomas. Durant for 3. Nets with a new shot clock. And it's Sharp missing. Pelicans trail by 3. To the paint, here's Ingram. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Utilizing his crazy length, Ingram has that 7'3" wingspan, and it helps him score over the defenders.
Sharp the pass to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Tate kicks to Thomas. Fox from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight to take the lead, and it's denied by Fox. Driving the lane. Pelicans with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Murphy kicks to McCollum. Shoots it up. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one made. Ingram trying to get open. And Fox gets it to go.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Pass to Murphy. Now here's Ingram. High post shot. They get it back. Valanciunas. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's McCollum. And they'll get another chance. Tries again.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Thomas. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 5.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
McCollum passes to Murphy. Back to McCollum. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Sharp.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Thomas kicks to Durant. Let's keep it alive. Sharp, the pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, right through the net. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
The ability to be ready to rise and fire in that situation is so important. Kevin Durant, no doubt.
That's tipped. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Thomas, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're ahead by 8. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And Thomas has it in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thomas got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
There's 1:17 left in the game. And stolen by Thomas. Durant against Murphy. Yes, that goes in. KD's got 4 points this quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Brooklyn.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for De'Aaron Fox.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Back to Lewis. The pass to Marshall. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Pelicans substitution. Herbert Jones.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
At the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
De'Aaron Fox. At the line 2 times.
Fox hits them both. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Lewis. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
Reciprocate. I got you need a woman's touch in your place. Just protect her and keep her safe. Baby, worship my hips and waist. So feminine with grace. I touch your soul when you hear me say, boy, let me be your woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman. I can be your lady. I'm a woman. I'm a. But they got a problem. Put some babies in your life and take away the drama. Put the paper in the picture like a diorama. Gotta face a lot of people that are opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got that common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of it. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest. Honest kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell us pockets empty. I could be the CEO just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we Regina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman.